All right, let's move on over to our last section here. Is there anything else you wanted to say about WrestlePalooza?
Nope.
Let's move on to our last section. So, what do you guys want to talk about? So, we're going to be answering some questions from some of our followers, some of our listeners, and we'll do our best to answer everything that is here. Y'all sent in some really great questions. So I'm actually going to start from the bottom because we had this is a question that we had gotten just after we recorded our last time that we did this segment. So we missed it, so I want to be able to answer it. So this is from Sophee at WWE. Sophie, she asks, can you guys talk about Dirty Dom's transition with the WWE universe this year? From boos to cheers. I just love his character development so much. Thank you, Sophie, for the question. So listen, we might be a little biased. Big Dirty Dom fans.
We love Dirty Dom.
I mean, it's been amazing to watch, and ever since his heel turn in Judgment Day, or with Judgment Day, excuse me. Yeah, it's been awesome to see the crowd go from, oh, he's a nepo baby, he sucks in the ring, blah 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 blah, to now he's one of the most over people in the game right now. Mm-hmm. He's double champ, like. Yeah, I mean, it's been incredible to watch. And I actually think that we're going to be, I think, come Survivor Series, I think we're going to get a huge matchup between, call me crazy, Dirty Dom and John Cena.
Would love if that was John Cena's final match.
Well, here's the thing. Apparently, I didn't know this. John Cena's never won the Intercontinental Championship.
Interesting.
So this would be a twofer here. We could make John Cena a Grand Slam champion on his retirement tour, but also Dirty Dom would have the bragging rights of no one's ever beat him for the IC championship except for it took the greatest of all time, John Cena, to strip him of one title.
And then he could win it back pretty soon after.
Well, I don't think he needs to. I think if anything, they're going to use him to boost up the mega championship.
It's true.
For AAA. So I don't know. I've loved seeing Dirty Dom's transition with the crowd this year. I think the crowd loves him. They love to boo him, but they also love anytime he's there. The crowd, especially at the AAA event where he won, where he beat Vikingo, like that crowd was not behind Vikingo at all. Everyone was team Dirty Dom. Yeah. So I think it's been amazing to watch over the last few years, but this year in particular, he's had a great year.
Yeah, I think this is a testament to Dominic Mysterio as like a performer. To be able to, again, this is a transition I feel like we've been seeing over the last few years, to come in as like this ultra like baby face with a baby face dad partner, like to do such a turn and to do it so well for being so young. And then I think it took Judgment Day doing what Judgment Day does. Take these stars who need maybe like this push, this development, and put them through, it's like an internship. Put them through this hands-on internship. We've seen Dominic Mysterio get his stage presence is like, go back and watch old stuff. His stage presence is 10 times better. His like quips, like his one-liners and stuff when he's talking to people that you get like when people are just recording the event. He's like so super witty. Even like when he taunts in the ring, he's better at that now than he was last year, 2 years ago.
His in-ring ability.
He's just, because he's gotten the opportunities through his involvement with the Judgment Day, we've been seeing him develop right in front of our eyes. And it's why we preach about these, like the talent that's not utilized, the talent who needs more in-ring, in front of people experience. Like we don't think it's fair to like judge those people or bash those people because they're never given the opportunity to improve. Right. Dominic Mysterio is given the opportunity to improve. And he's just like such a likable guy.
Yeah, I know.
Even like as the villain, he's likable. So I think that's why the transition, especially in the last year, as he's gotten more and more opportunity, why people are now like, sure, we boo him because it's fun and it's funny and it's like part of his gimmick now. But also now we're cheering him because we want to hear his jokes. We want to hear what he has to say.
Right.
Yeah, big fan of Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, so thank you for that question, Sophie. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities that we see a Dirty Dom and John Cena matchup in the very near future, especially if Dirty Dom goes and tries to screw over AJ Styles, who he's been feuding with recently. So I love that idea. I'm just saying it might happen. So let's go to. Do you want to pick another question, Kendra?
Oh man, that one's hard. I didn't look at any of these.
It's okay. I can pick one.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Okay. So staying in the realm of WWE for right now, we have from our good friend Soto619 and Amanda's Wrestling, we have, they both sort of asked the same question, so I'm including both their comments here. Soto asks, so we have 5 dates left for John Cena. Let me know what you would like to see before we can't see him anymore. Then Amanda added to it saying, yes, I want to know, what do we think he's doing these last 5 times? So I said one of them. I think, so we definitely know we're getting AJ Styles. Mm-hmm. We're getting AJ Styles at Crown Jewel. I think in San Diego, of all places,
Dominic Mysterio country.
I think we're getting John Cena and Dominic Mysterio. I think there's a real possibility for him to win the IC championship and become a Grand Slam champion, the last real Grand Slam champion. Man, these last few are tricky. I am not convinced that we won't get one more matchup with Brock, but is that something I want to see? No. This is tough because
this is hard.
So we definitely have 2 of them, so that would leave three appearances left, right?
Yeah.
How outlandish do we want to get?
The Rock.
We might see thrice in a lifetime, for all we know. But I don't think that's going to happen. But would I like to see it? Sure. I would like to see Edge if I had my way.
I feel like Edge is maybe not popular maybe popular isn't the right word, because the only person I've heard talking about this theory is you. But I feel like it makes sense with what you've told me is happening in like AEW right now and Edge's contract stuff.
Now again, I don't watch AEW, so I can't really comment on how. I don't keep up with AEW like that. I watch some stuff like online. I'm not like just not an AEW guy, which is fine. You know, I just don't have time to watch all the wrestling I would like to watch. But from what I understand, people are speculating. There's rumors that his contract was ending in October, though I don't know how true that is. We'll see. He's been written off recently as part of a storyline, which I think only adds fuel to the fire that he was leaving AEW in October. But people are saying that he's actually going to film the next season of Percy Jackson. So who knows? But I do think they've been, tied together for so long. It would be really cool to see them have one more match. But even then, who loses that match?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I don't know. I think it could be fun to. I think it could be. Well, he doesn't have any NXT appearances, but I think it could be fun to see him wrestle someone from NXT.
Oba Femi.
That's who retires him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea because I think the last time he'll wrestle is that last match. I don't think those 2 Raws necessarily he's going to be wrestling in.
Yeah, it might just be like a
appearances.
So long, farewell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to see him run it back with Austin Theory. I'm going to throw that in the ring.
I feel like Austin Theory has been compared to John Cena this entire time.
And I didn't like their WrestleMania match.
I don't remember it.
It was okay. It wasn't anything special. John Cena lost. Yeah. It was a super quick match just for the US Championship, and yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, but I haven't seen Austin Theory in forever.
He's been injured, but I don't know. Yeah, so
maybe.
I know that's the most non-answer I could give. It's just a lot of speculating. It's difficult. I don't know what I'd want to see.
Yeah, our answer is we don't know.
but
isn't that the beauty of it?
That's the beauty of it. But hopefully, as long as they're good matches, I don't mind that he loses or wins, whatever.
Yeah, that's always the least of my concerns.
Yeah, but I would, as long as those last few matches are bangers, I'm okay with it.
And not Brock. Would love if it wasn't Brock Lesnar again. And I'm honestly not sad that I missed his match against Brock Lesnar at WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
Like, do I need to go back and watch it? I don't think so.
So, no, I think you're fine. So we have one from Desmond at Desdar100. What do you think about the state of both the MCU and DCU after the release of their current films? The question actually ended after FI, so I'm guessing you said films. I just think the
recent FI.
Yeah.
FI.
What do we think? I think the DCU is off to a strong start. I will be honest, I haven't watched Creature Commandos, but I've heard good things. But Superman was one of my favorite movies this year. It's so much fun and just such a great reintroduction of this character and of this universe. Peacemaker season 2, I don't even care that it's been sort of a slow burn. I've heard people call it a slow burn of a season. I think the whole season's been excellent so far.
I agree.
I'm someone who does enjoy good character work, and I feel like this show on that front, the show's been firing on all cylinders. And I think now that we've established the why of it all, this latest episode was so fucking crazy that I'm super excited for these last 3 episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the DCU is off to a really, really excellent start.
I agree. And I have no doubts when James Gunn is at the helm of the ship. Like, yeah. This is exactly what I expected. And it's good. I'm not one of those people who are like, the MCU well, I'm not one of those people who hate DC for the sake of hating DC.
Right.
I just wasn't impressed with the stuff that they were coming out with. Do I think that we've like completely flip-flopped and now Marvel's putting out garbage? No, I don't think that either. And I've never thought that.
Right.
But I do think when we have more like studios that are producing good stuff like that, we all win. We all win by DC like doing better. So I'm happy to see that we're in a place where they're putting out stuff that's more on par with what they should have been putting out this entire time. I know not a lot of people, hold on. I know some people don't appreciate the James Gunnisms of James Gunn's work. I'm not one of those people. So I'm fine with it. So yeah, I've been loving all the stuff that the DCU is coming out with. And as for Marvel, I feel like we just got stuck in a more is more mindset. Not we, Disney.
Right.
Got stuck in a more is more mindset. But I do think that they realized quickly, like, oh, that's not working. And they're kind of reevaluating stuff. And I feel like since that reevaluation, it's felt more intentional, all the stuff that they're putting out.
Yeah.
So most recently, Fantastic Four. I think Fantastic Four was great.
I do too.
And I think that's what they needed to have happen.
Yeah. So we've had 3 MCU movies come out so far this year. I think that's all we're getting is 3 movies this year. So we had Captain America: Brave New World, which was pretty good. It was okay.
It's like you have to put it in its context.
Right.
For what we got from Falcon and Winter Soldier to Captain America: Brave New World, leaps and bounds better.
Right.
Brave New World compared to what I would have liked Brave New World to be, maybe a little less, but
which I understand. And also I'm also one of those people that sometimes less is more. For certain parts and certain story beats of Brave New World, maybe more would have been more.
Yeah.
But also I think overall it was just a fun little movie. Like, it wasn't super long. It wasn't anything earth-shattering. It was a pretty relatively self-contained story. We got some cool callbacks to older like Phase 1 movies. That was cool. And then we had Thunderbolts, another one that I think was great. I really enjoyed Thunderbolts quite a bit.
Same.
So, if you do consider Brave New World a miss for you, I still think that we at least had 2 hits. Maybe not financially, but that's because the world is in ruins and everything's fucking expensive. So I wouldn't read too much into which, especially if you're a company like Marvel and you've lost a little bit of public favor, it would make sense that your movies aren't making as much money because people are being very selective in what they spend their money on. So I don't think that's necessarily a quality thing for Marvel at this point. I just think it's you're working to you're fighting back a public image, and also the world is very, very expensive, at least here in the States. And then, yeah, Fantastic Four, I thought was an excellent start to Phase 6. So, and then we've had several shows recently we had Daredevil Born Again, which I thought was really good, considering they had to reformat almost the entire series. But for what we got, I'm very, very excited for season 2. It's also already been renewed for season 3 ahead of season 2's release.
Nice. So
we're getting the Punisher spinoff here, Ironheart, which I've been very vocal that as a whole, I thoroughly enjoy it. I ended up liking that show so much more than I thought I was going to after the first episode, because I did not like the first episode.
Me neither.
I was very disappointed by it. I was still excited for the series. I don't know what happened, what editing happened in that first episode, what writing happened. It just felt very, very clunky. But after that first episode, everything else was just like firing on all cylinders. So I enjoyed that one. I'm looking forward to the next few. I mean, Marvel Zombies, we just sort of raved about for the most part. Didn't watch all of Eyes of Wakanda, not gonna lie, but I did like the 2 episodes we did watch.
We didn't watch all that. Yeah, some of those were like a little sad.
Yeah, they were kind of bummer, so I needed a little break from that.
Yeah.
So I think it's also hard to compare the two right now because the DCU is still so young.
Right.
And so, yeah, I mean, they're off to a fantastic start.
So
Let's
is Marvel.
Where it continues to go. I'm excited for James Gunn's universe that he's building. And the MCU, yeah, I think we're really finding our stride. I'm excited for Avengers. I'm excited for the next Spider-Man movie. So I think we're heading back into an exciting part of the MCU. So hopefully we just, I would say my biggest thing is maybe let's not listen to everyone online because they're just going to hate everything. All right. I say let's do one more.
Okay.
And then we'll save whatever we didn't get to this time around. We'll save for another episode.
Okay.
So this one's a fun one.
Okay.
My buddy Tom, at Tom the Nice Guy, very talented voiceover artist, by the way. Mixing your love for wrestling and musicals.
Oh God.
Pick your favorite musical and cast it with wrestlers.
You guys aren't going to be happy with my choice.
Oh.
Well, here's the thing. You're set up for failure when your favorite musical is Phantom of the Opera. I'll just say that. You're set up for failure with like most things in life when your favorite musical is Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
Who the fuck am I going to put in that? What's your favorite musical? Maybe we should do yours instead.
There's too many. There's simply too many.
He would say that.
But let's use a big one. Let's use a big one.
Hamilton?
No.
That'd be hard too.
I don't want to.
So he knows what to do.
Lin-Manuel didn't work this hard to put people of color in those roles, only for me to whitewash them with the people of WWE. So let's go Les Mis.
A show I've never seen. Yes, let's do it.
We could do Newsies because we sort of. So I've done something similar to this in the past on TikTok where I've assigned wrestlers to musicals based on their vibe, and I feel like we have a ton of Newsies. It's basically every cruiserweight that you have. So
who'd be the lead Newsie? Who'd be our Jack Kelly?
Who'd be our Jack Kelly?
Who would be our Jack? Maybe we should have thought of this ahead.
Dirty Dom. Bit of a bad boy?
No.
No? Okay.
He's only a bad boy.
The Delancey.
He'd be one of the Delanceys for sure. I feel like... Wait a minute.
What are you cooking up?
What's the... Pulitzer would be Gunther for sure.
I like that.
Or like Paul Heyman.
Ooh.
Or like Triple H. Okay. Should we make a caveat where it's like active wrestlers only? Like wrestlers, not personalities.
I don't think we have to do that. I think we can use...
Okay.
I think I like any of those.
Okay, who's going to be our Jack Kelly?
Who would be our Jack Kelly?
Jack Kelly is loyal and brave and handsome.
Oh.
And sings good. Who sings good? No, I'm just kidding.
We don't have to worry about any of these guys singing.
Who would be our Jack Kelly?
An easy answer would be Cody Rhodes.
Ugh. He's 40.
Kendra.
We can't get that. We can't be that specific with it.
I don't think we have to. I don't think we have
Cody
to be,
Rhodes
nor I think we could.
Such a goodie too. Cody Rhodes would be that other guy, his
Crutchy.
friend. No. The
Davey. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Cody Rhodes is Davey.
And then
who would be Jack Kelly?
That's hard.
Jackala Kelly.
Jackula Blackovitz. CM Punk.
Now CM Punk would lead a union.
Yeah, he would lead a union.
You know what? I don't hate that.
I don't hate that either.
For my Delancey brothers, you just gave me an idea. For my Delancey brothers, I think I want Ethan Page and Dirty Dom.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Drew McIntyre is Crutchy.
Well,
because he showed up with that boot yesterday. Anyway, we could go on and on, on and on. So we might have to revisit this one because that's a difficult one.
That is difficult, and also sausage fest of a show.
Yeah,
I guess it doesn't have to be, but it is. Lyra Valkyria would be Miss Meta because she'd be nice and let people into her thing.
I think we need to pick something that has more specific characters, like a producers or something. We'll have to think about this one for a while.
We'll have to think about this one.